It's -5 in Pemberton, and I'm starting Mount Currie to the Mexican border. A short story about traveling down to the south on public transit and subsidized rail. And yeah. It's 99, and now I'm in Whistler, gonna go to Mogul's for a coffee. Pasta stirring sticks, look at that. This is the bus stop that I'm waiting for the number 20. That'll take me to Function Junction. Squamish is way down here, which is only a half hour, but there is no bus to Squamish. That's the view from number 20. Function's pretty cool. It's kind of like it is the industrial park. It's cold, it's -6, so I'm gonna use some socks for gloves. Any car coming down here, they got a lot of room to pull over. That's hitchhiking here with my buddy here. I got this awesome view. So thank you, Joe.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm in Squamish now. It says right here, wait. 9:25, so in about 10 minutes. I like my glasses, but I do have some tape. Right? By the way, this is called a hatouk, a hat and a toque. My battery's running low, but I wanted to take this video because I've never walked over this bridge before. And this is a shortcut to the highway. I just found this in the rocks, and it's frozen, but I'll wait until it thaws. Oh, precious cardboard. Even though it's just a pen, it does show that I make an effort. There is no public transportation between Lions Bay and West Vancouver. Okay, so the sign worked. I'm in Lions Bay, and I'm waiting for the 262 to Horseshoe Bay. Rides in 2 days brings my total rides up to 1914. All right, I'm on the 262 to Horseshoe Bay. Look at that. About those iPods that I found, no. All right, from Horseshoe Bay to Vancouver, I'm taking the 257 Express. That was the 257, and that dropped me off at the oldest church in Vancouver at Georgia and Burrard, also in front of the Hotel Vancouver. All right, leaving Vancouver via Burrard Station, going to Surrey. Now I'm going from Surrey Central to White Rock, and there's the 375 White Rock South at 409. Is what I want. And that bus gets me about 2 kilometers from the US. I mean, hey, there's got to be some walking involved. It can't all be just public transit and hitchhiking. And there is some exercise in traveling. That's the Peace Arch border crossing. And there's the northern part of the States. And that's Canada. God bless America. This is the 75 going down the 5. I'm sleeping for the night. The bus stop is a block away. If I had more cardboard, I would put it over the blanket to insulate me. Good morning. I forgot to take a video of Bellingham. This is Skagit. That's the bus I caught from Bellingham to Skagit Center. And then from Skagit to Everett, I'm taking the 90X. Here's a pretty good map. It's a system map. To Everett, I can go all the way down past Seattle to Tacoma. And I know that in Tacoma there's buses going down to Olympia. 512 is a double-decker, and it wasn't working, so I saved $3.25. So here is where I could take the SkyTrain or the Metro, or the subway. All big cities eventually have one of these, and it's just a train line, and I think it's kind of like cheating. I want to take the bus, and that's the bus going to downtown Seattle. I've been on 12 buses in 2 days. This is the second transfer. That was the bus I took from Seattle, the 594. This bus to Olympia is free. It's the road and the I-5 to Olympia, and when I get to Olympia, green to the purple, there's the 5. and that's the transit center. This cost $1 to get from Kelso to Longview Transit Center. This is the Longview Transit Center, and I'm taking the 4:35 to Vancouver, and I'll arrive in Vancouver at 5:35. Cost $2. That was the bus that got me to Vancouver Transit Center. From here, I want the 105 and the 10X, and that'll get me down to downtown Portland, across the Columbia. Now, I had a good time in Portland. Check out my top 10, PDX, and I also went to Powell's bookstore. At Powell's Books, Literature B. There's lots of room for brass. So the ticket cost $2.50, and here comes the train. From Wilsonville to Salem, I'm not sure if there's a bus today. This is the Beaverton Transit Center, and that's the bus to Tulawatin. This is where the publicly subsidized Amtrak came in really handy, and I didn't even pay for it. I just used my Amtrak points. And that's the bus I'm taking to Eugene. That's public transport. This is the Eugene Amtrak station. I was wondering why my feet were getting wet. Back to sandals. At Eugene, there's like a fork in the road for this trip. But I knew that was gonna happen, so that's why I wrote subsidized rail before I came down here. Now, I did buy this ticket, but I gave it back. I got the refund, and I spent the next 2 days in Eugene. 40 hours in Eugene. And there's my bus going to the coast.
20-some miles per gallon, so I'm getting 30.
Right there. That's the bus from Eugene, and it dropped me off at the casino in Florence. And that's the 9:30 going to North Bend Safeway. Suislaw River. That was the bus to Coos Bay, North Bend. Okay, this is the bus to Brookings. This is where the bus from Coos Bay to Brookings dropped me off. All right, this is the bus to Crescent City, Smith River. And that bus got me to Smith River, lucky 7. All right, there's the bus, Smith River to Crescent City. All right, well, this is the bus from Crescent City to Eureka, $10. Eureka, blue sky. From Eureka to Fortuna. Leaving Fortuna, Garberville. Free Wi-Fi on bus 883. Underneath a redwood tree, I slept last night in Garberville. Started my day at the Eel River Cafe. This is the bus to Willits from Garberville. This is the bus stop for Amtrak in Willits. This is me and a Chevy 53. The fish are happy today. The dry Willits bus shelter underneath some redwoods. Willits at 11:30 will get me to Santa Rosa at 1:30. This is, I think, one of the longest, if not the longest, city transit I've taken. Willits, back on the 101. That's the bus I just got off, and that's the bus I'm getting on, the 101. Santa Rosa Transit Mall, and that's the 101 to San Fran. All right, that was the 101. The 101 dropped me off at 3rd and Mission. It's cold and wet here. I'm taking the Cal train down to San Jose. San Francisco Cal train. Next one to San Jose, 4 minutes. $15 to San Jose. Made it. This is San Jose train station. Next stop, Santa Cruz. All right, here is the 17 to Santa Cruz. Bus from Santa Cruz all the way to Watsonville.
Okay, here's the 71 at Santa Cruz.
All right, Watsonville bus stop.
All right, so I got the bus down to Salinas, and good. I slept the entire way.
King City coming up. Beautiful weather today. Big Sur's on the other side of these mountains. That's looking west. Paso Robles next. Next bus is 9:40, and that bus lady, she gave me a ticket for that one. That's super nice of her. This was the bus to Paso Robles, and this is the bus to SLO. San Luis Obispo to Santa Maria. And the question is to how, there's 4 ways to get from Santa Maria to Santa Barbara, but it's really difficult. Let's go into Santa Maria. It's got free Wi-Fi. Santa Maria Transit Center, and I'm kind of in a squeeze because it's 2, and there's a 4 o'clock going to Buellton, and if I can get there, I may be able to get to Santa Barbara. There's a small chance. Look at this cone. Came from that tree. Slept at the Solaire Inn in Santa Maria for 14 hours. Bus to Santa Barbara, made with a minute. 1 minute to spare, thanks to the Uber driver. That was some Uber karma coming back to me, thanks. Thank you, Clean Air Express. Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara place is super helpful.
I've been stuck in Santa Maria for the next 72 hours, but here I am in sunny Santa Barbara on a Friday morning, and one of those buses behind me, they're going to Ventura, Thousand Oaks, Santa Monica, California, Los Angeles, down Huntington Beach, San Diego. This is the last day of this trip, and it's been a lot of fun.
Ventura Transit Center. Let's go to 1000 Oaks. 1000 Oaks Transit Center. Either the 161 or the 55X is gonna get me to my next destination. This is the 55X, getting a little further. The bus is late though.
I've done more running in one day than I have in the last 5 years.
All right, so I did that running for the beach bus that's gonna take me to Santa Monica through Topanga Canyon. Santa Monica to Los Angeles. This is the route, downtown Santa Monica, Pico, down to Long Beach.
That's why I play the role, keep control, throw them off these dirty.
Okay, I am out of that. There's a couple of reasons to be careful. That's how easy that transfer was. All right, here to Long Beach.
Hey, where's the buddy?
12 hours since I woke up. It's been a long day. It's been a long day to get to Long Beach. A little bit further to go. Take any of the 90 buses from Long Beach and it'll get you there, and then take the number 1, and the number 1 will go very close to San Diego. That's the next one. Long Beach to San Clemente along the ocean.
It said 50. Is this now the one?
From San Clemente to Oceanside, there was no bus, which is why I'm on an Amtrak. Santa Fe station, the end of the line for Amtrak headed south. Bought a ticket for $2.50. That's taking me to San Ysidro, the Mexican border, in 18 minutes. All right, this is the bus. San Ysidro, I made it. And this is as far as I go. If I went any further, I'd probably go all the way to Antarctica. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Going back up north.
Thanks for watching. Go to leonbrass.com to buy the full book. If I sell 5, I'll try for Key West to the Canadian border. Here's a little extra.
Squamish is kind of like Seattle for me.